Nick Yorgins outside the St Mary's West Ham Fan TV. Gio, hello mate.
How you doing? Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you very much. Did you enjoy that?
I went through the emotions, every single emotion in my body. I think I went through. I was very nervous at the end, and I think I needed that, and I think everyone else in the way and today needed that, because there's a lot of talk over the last week, 2 weeks, month, that a lot of people are saying they don't care about West Ham, they're giving up on West Ham, and I can understand why. And sometimes I'm starting to wonder myself if I'm in that shoes.
Yeah.
Sunday to Friday, I think I'm fed up. I think I'm fed up of all the bollocks that goes on. But the 90 minutes today just sort of reminded me, and everyone in there today, that actually we do care. Because for that last 10 minutes, it was quite quiet, because I think everyone was nervous. Everybody was praying. But when that final whistle went, you'd have thought we'd stayed up. You thought that was match day 30 and we had to win to stay up. We had that feeling of euphoria. So yeah, I'm very happy. I'm delighted.
Sebastian Haller, partner up top. He's a different man, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, it's I don't want to say it's obvious, but it has been obvious. It has been obvious. I think Antonio's a different man up front as well with Haller. I think because he only has to cover half the pitch rather than the whole width of the pitch. It helps completely, and they both know. They're both really good in there. They're really good in there, both of them. Normally they're knocking it on into space, and now they're knocking it on to their partner, and it makes a massive difference, because it's difficult to defend against, because Southampton win the second ball, they're booting out for throw-ins, we get to move up the pitch, we gain territory, we get a 30-second break, which is a long time in football. Get a breather, get organised again, disrupts the flow of the game. Everything fell into place today. You can look at it one of two ways with Pellegrini. A, he was forced into going two up front. B, it would have been easy to put Yarmolenko in and stick with 4-2-3-1. It would have been easy to do that. So he's had to put his bollocks on the line a little bit and go, you know what, I'm going to go 4-4-2 up front. And I just hope today inspires him. Today he goes away thinking, you know what, I can play 4-4-2 up front. West Ham can play. We can play Antonio and Haller up front with that midfield four or whatever. I just hope he goes away and he takes it as a bit of inspiration, because we've got 11 days or something until our next game. That's a lot of time on the training ground to start working on 4-4-2. He had to win, and he's somehow done it. It wasn't champagne football, it was Buck Fizz football. But you know what the thing with the two of them is? They do the same job at the end of the day. They get you pissed, and today we've got the 3 points. Champagne football or not, we got the 3 points. The substitutions were, don't want to say negative, they were risky, because it went 1-1. It was, well, what are you going to do now? You're just taking him off. But when there's a man that needs to win to save his job, he's going to do that. Because if we conceded late on, he's going to be sitting there thinking, I've lost my job because I kept 4-4-2. So this is the problem when your manager has one game, 2 games, 3 games. He's going to do decisions like that, and it's not always going to come off. It's going to backfire big time. He's got away with it today. It's worked today, however you want to look at it. But the problem is, it depends how you look at it. Again, everyone's different. He's going to be here for Palace now. If we lose against Palace, then what? I think we will lose at Palace. I think we'll lose against Leicester. Then what? You have to win against Bournemouth. Today, I would fancy us to beat Bournemouth at home, you know? Then what? We go again. And this cycle is going to keep on going and going and going. So we can enjoy the win. We can enjoy the 3 points. It's a relief, a massive relief. But on the bigger scale of things, the problem still exists. That's not gone away.
I think one of the big differences today with the two up top is the pressing so high up the field. I think we caught them a lot.
They pressed cleverly as well, because at times they didn't press. They sat back, they sat in their formation, said, what are you going to do? And Southampton was, well, I'm going to overhit it, I'm going to play simple passes. They played like West Ham. Southampton played like West Ham, because we were organised, we had discipline, but when we wanted to press, we had energy. Every one of those players today gave 101%, every one of them. That's the most I've seen Yarmolenko work. He came off that bench and he knew the guy I'm replacing is just given 110%. He's left his bollocks on the pitch. He doesn't deserve to come off. He's coming off because A, he's on a booking, and B, he's fucking knackered. So I'm going to have to come off knackered and possibly on a booking. And he worked his nuts off today, Yarmolenko. They all did, every single one of the players involved. And it's a strange one, because when we scored, we ran to the bench. Were they running to Pellegrini? I'm not 100% sure who they ran to. I've seen them all run to the dugout. You have to assume it was Pellegrini, or that there's certainly a unity, we're all together in this. And it just makes you think, if you are all together, where the fuck's that been? I thought it was there against Arsenal. I thought we worked hard. The problem wasn't we weren't working hard. The problem was we just fell apart when we conceded. I don't know, Nicky, we won. we've got some answers, but there's a lot of questions still unanswered.
Yeah.
And that's for them to find. They've got 10, 11 games till Palace to work it out and get the answers and start looking up rather than down.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you very much.
Man.
Yeah.
Take care.
Cheers, mate.